Hey guys, welcome back to Time Machine Scale Models. We've been pretty busy here at Time Machines. We've got a couple different group builds going on. As you know, we are doing the NASCAR group build hosted by Pappy, Fred Henry, over at West Georgia Rods and Customs, and Jeff over at Jeff's Model Garage. And we've got the gasser build going on for Mike's Model Shop. Yeah, so we've been pretty busy. And I purchased a new piece of equipment for the model shop specifically, and I'll be bringing that to you within a few days. But right now, this is just a mail call, and I got to tell you, it's a pretty cool mail call, so hang on to your hats. Alright, so by now you guys know that I built this 1962 Pontiac Catalina for the Psychedelic 60s group build hosted by Dan the Man at 60s Rule Channel. Well, Dan was giving out a couple mementos for doing that group build, and I got mine from Dan yesterday. So I want to show that to you. So I got this, and I know exactly where it's going to go. I already have a place picked out where it'll be pretty much viewed just about every video I put up. So Dan, thank you once again for hosting a group build. It was a whole lot of fun. I hope to do it again. And thank you very much for the token. I think you did a good job on them. Alright guys, let me move this out of the way. We'll just stick this over here. Oh, Spot, I am so sorry. I am sorry, Spot. Go over there and recuperate. Alright guys, so the next thing that I got in the mail comes from our friend Jhart Modelworks. And he did up some new shop cards with some really cool cars on them. Those are pretty sweet, and they are outstanding. You need to go to his channel, and you need to check these builds out because they will blow you away. Justin does some of the most detailed models that I've ever seen. Obviously, he does fantastic work. And you could learn a lot from watching his videos. And you really should go over there and watch. Pick up some tips. I do. Justin, thank you very much for the new shop card, my brother. It's going up on the Shop Card Wall of Fame. You know this. And thanks for the kind words on the back. Alright guys. Link will be in the description. Get your butt over to his channel. Watch his videos. He's doing a Viper right now. And again, his attention to detail is outstanding. You could pick up some tips to learn how to detail, tools to use, etc. Go check him out. Jhart Modelworks. Only on YouTube. Alright guys, the next mail call I got this in the mail today. And I was like, you know what? I can't wait. I cannot wait. Alright. So, I saw my friend Mike over there at Model Speed Shop. That's the new name of the channel, not Mike's Model Shop. It's Model Speed Shop. And it's our friend Mike Phillips. I seen him get a package yesterday, and I was a little bit envious. I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet. So, to my surprise, in the mail today, I got a little package from Papa Rob. So, without further ado, let's go through some pictures and do our own little trip back in time. So this is pretty cool. This goes back to the era where they used fuel tanks and stuff like that to build the Bonneville salt flat cars and drag cars. So it's pretty cool. Look at that smoke show. Can you imagine? Think about this. Do you ever watch these cars? I've seen these in nostalgia drags and stuff. You ever see how these rails, they just bounce around? Look how thin that is. Like 1 3/4 tubing with all that flex, you know? It's pretty crazy. That almost looks like a sprint car turned into a drag car, don't it? That's pretty sweet. That's sweet too. Is that a Buick Roadmaster back there? Very nice. It's almost like a picture of the double dragster in real life. Deer Park drag strip. Yeah, I still can't believe, you know, the front engine dragsters and stuff like that. These guys' feet are right there, and that's why Don Garlitz had one of his feet ripped off. Or part of his foot ripped off. But, yeah, man, I can't even imagine. That's pretty sick. Can you imagine the feeling of speed you have in a dragster open like this? You're staring at the back of a blown engine, in this case a blown Hemi, and you're doing almost 200 miles an hour back then. Without all the technology we have today and safety improvements in the cars. Yeah. I told Paul when he was talking about a drag car only having one brake the other day, and I said, well, drivers back then had bigger balls and less brains, that's for sure. And that car was pushing 200 miles an hour, 170 actually, 170 miles an hour, and only had one rear brake on the left-hand side. I know through my experiences in racing, when you have one rear brake, it tends to want to pull really, really hard. And in a straight line, that's not good. In a roundy-round car, that's good. You want it to pull to the left. But, yeah, I can't even imagine going 170, then hitting the brakes and having to fight that. This is pretty neat right here. Quick, tell me the year of this Chevy. I love the debates when people see the trim packages on the Chevy and they're just like, that's not a 57, that's a 55. And, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, yeah. But that's pretty cool. That is a 55 Chevy right there. It doesn't have all the trim put on it, but it is a 55 Chevy. And then one right next door to it looks to be a 55 Chevy as well. Alrighty, on to the next. This one is definitely a Falcon. This almost looks like a 65 Dart or a Valiant over here. I don't know if you could tell, but that's what that looks like to me. More rolling smoke. And that's not really what that means. That's the coal burners that talk about rolling smoke. But this is what rolling smoke means when I talk about rolling smoke. 56 Chevy. Pretty sweet. This at the Pomona Fairgrounds. I'm not really sure who this is. I'm sure if I really looked at this photo I could figure it out, but I'm not sure who it is. Maybe you do? And of course this is the Snake, Don Prudhomme. Look at that. Blown Hemi. Rolling smoke. And last but not least, I believe this is Tony Nancy. Pretty freaking sweet. This is pretty sweet. So Papa Rob, I want to thank you very much for allowing me to take a trip back in time. And I truly appreciate the photos. They're in good hands. And yeah, I'm just blown away. I thank you very much. Guys, most of you know who Papa Rob is. But if not, you need to get over to his channel. Link will be down in the description. And you can take some trips back in time with Papa Rob. Alright guys, until next time, thanks for watching.